Cabernet Franc, Cabernet Sauvignon, and Merlot as kind of the flagship wine. And so I named it Space and Time because space and time are my favorite aspects of wine. Space, that it comes from a certain place and that it represents the place that it comes from. And then time, that it's we're always dealing with a vintage year, and it's essentially a recording of 220 days of that vintage year. And I love more than anything else to open up old bottles of wine and say, what were you doing in that vintage? And so it's a way, wine has a way of helping us travel through time, travel back into time to maybe easier days.
Memories.
Yeah, memories. Great memories. And for me, that's what it's all about. Wine is something that's consumed with friends and with food and with jovial smiles. The time capsule, yeah.
So Aaron, you said 600 cases for everything that you have?
So 600 cases off the Pot Art property. We make another 600 cases off the Legier Meredith side too.
But you make wine for quite a few people also, right?
I do make wine for quite a few people.
That's a beautiful thing, right?
So
It helps me keep shoes on my children's feet.
You used to do Seven Stones not no more, right? You still make Seven Stones?
I still make Seven Stones, yeah. Seven Stones was recently sold to a Korean company called Hanwha, family owned, and it's extraordinary what they've done. They've brought in a general manager for the property that used to be with Harlan, who's a Swiss guy, Denis Jacquinot. They brought in a woman to run the hospitality that's a Korean woman. That's JY, who also created an artist in residence program there. They bought the entire collection of art from the original owners.
Is that the Emos project?
No, this is Seven Stones. But funny you mentioned the Emos project. The Emos project, unfortunately, is no longer.
I know they are this and that and whatever not. I came across the collection. And then I saw on the sheet that you make the wine, so I'm forgetting to check them. Like, how are the wines? But you mentioned it was either Korean person. I know it was someone.
Yeah, they are Korean. It's a Korean guy.
That was like a record.
Yeah, Suman Lee is his name, and he was like the guy that invented K-pop.
Yeah.
He's not the same guy that bought the other big winery in Roundabout.
No, Donna Estates, I think you're thinking of. Yeah, no, different Korean guy. Lots of Korean guys.
A lot of Korean guys.
Lots of Korean money.
Are you still doing Blackbird or no?
Still doing Blackbird. Again, Seven Stones and Blackbird were my first clients. I signed contracts with Quintessa, Seven Stones, Blackbird, and Fisher Vineyards all in the same week when I announced that I was consulting. And I used to do Fisher, yeah. 10 years I was doing Fisher.
I tasted the 2006 Fisher or 8 Fisher. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful property. Beautiful family, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Love those people.
All right, so what we have in here?
So this is the Space and Time. So it's 60% Cabernet Franc, 30% Cabernet Sauvignon, and 10% Merlot.
60-30-10.
And how much new oak?
It's about 50% new oak.
This is the 5th one of this.
Cheers. It is.
And you're supposed to have cash drunk.
Is this coming from a vineyard-specific destination?
This comes from my vineyard, yeah, Pot Art. 100% from my vineyard.
Have you labeled it? Is that like your vineyard?
Yeah,
You
his
know-
vineyard.
You know what I'm hearing?
His house.
Yes.
Okay.
His house.
Okay.
So tell him about how you used to live up there. That you had to leave. It's crazy to live up there.
No, it's true. It is
You
crazy.
got the bears going up there.